Alright, we are live and hello and welcome to the second All Civilizations 1 vs 1 AI tournament in Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. I am your host Wizwag and today we are going to cover day 3 of the group stage. We have 8 total matches and 16 civilizations eagerly awaiting, but to give you a short introduction to what this is all about. This is a tournament played exclusively by the in-game AI in AoE 2 featuring all civilizations in the game. The first tournament was held back in December of 2020, which was mostly an experimental endeavor. Now, with a new format and high production quality, it's time for the second wave of AI battles. So, with the first round of the group stage concluded, let's see how the standings are shaping up so far. We got in Group A, the Lithuanians and Celts won both their games, sitting on top of the leaderboard. Malay and Malians definitely behind. Group B, Portuguese and Franks on top. Group C, the Slavs and Teutons are both sharing the first place. There were only 2 matches so far. Today we will go into round 2. Group D has the Incas and Burgundians, which was a big upset because they won versus the Koreans, who were a big favorite, semi-finalists of the last tournament. And they won their first game and their first appearance in any AI tournament. Burgundians, it is. Group E has the Magyars and Aztecs. Aztecs probably no surprise there. Group F has the Vietnamese and Berbers sitting on top so far. And Group G, the Vikings and the Goths. The Goths, that game versus the Sicilians was spectacular. There was pretty much nothing happening until the Goths got their unique unit spam and they basically won the game in a minute, basically. They closed out the game that way. And then we've got Group H, the group of death with the Khmer, Japanese, Mayans and Byzantines. Khmer and Japanese sitting on top. Khmer had to qualify for the group stage or the main tournament, as well as the Spanish in the preliminary round. But today we've got 8 matches from Group A to Group D. Let's see how this is looking. Alright, so from Group A, we've got the Lithuanians taking on the Malay and the Celts versus the Malians. From Group B, we've got Portuguese versus Burmese and Franks versus Spanish. And after that, we go on to the Slavs going up against the Teutons and the Saracenes versus the Huns. Finally, Group D, the Incas versus Burgundians, winning their first game in any tournament, as I've said, against, no, not against. The last match of today would be the Koreans versus the Ethiopians. So 8 matches for today. So without further ado, let's set up and get ready for our first match of today. That is looking good. We've got the Lithuanians versus Malay. Let's start game 1 of today. Let's go. Got very nice music for the loading screen, but we're in game. Can't type. Alright, let's go. Lithuanians in red on the left side of the map. And we've got the Malay on the bottom right, so to say. Very open on the front. Don't know if that's their tactic. Now, here comes the archery range. Scouting. Let's see. Got a hill pretty much in the middle of the map. Oh, and the castle on top of the hill. That's gonna be a strategic opportunity for them. Wait, they cancelled. Why? Alright, they wanna go head to head, but the problem is the Malay's castle is almost up already. Challenging with a few crossbows, but they're safe now. They scatter. Can they actually finish? Oh no! That's a disaster right there. I don't know why they canceled the castle on top, but they already got a ram. A look at that, taking the high ground, getting the damage up, and the ram goes down after 2 hits. After they got 2 hits. And a very strong start for the Malay. 5 minutes in and already onto the production, causing some confusion, most importantly idle time. The units are trickling in one by one. Whoop. Sorry. Easy to pick up. I think it's gonna be a very quick game. There comes the mangonel. Not the best shot now. Getting some hits. But it will probably not be enough. Already onto the mill. Yeah, that's... What a disastrous start for the Lithuanians. First game of the day and already a stomp. Oh, hello there, Anklev. What do you mean with in-game chat? You mean on this side it's the AI spams those commands. It's basically debug menu, so to speak. I don't know why the devs left it in there, but it's there, if you mean that. But yeah, that's the first game already done. Let's see how... 8 minutes? Not the fastest game of the tournament, but it's up there. That's also the reason why I took down the sounds, the SFX of the game down, because you can hear the spam sometimes of the commands, and it can get annoying if it's too loud. So, but yeah, that was a stomp. Look at that, even got a faster castle time. Yeah, congratulations, Malay. Let's get ready for our next game, I guess. I'll update the scores as usual first. So... What's up, Ankaf? Ankaf or Anquaf? Which one? Alright, alright. Probably your first time seeing AI tournaments, right? It's fun. It's the second tournament already. The first one was held back in December 2020. But... Oops. Green. Ah, nice one. Right. Or he two. Easy win. Malay. One. Next up we got the Celts versus Malians. Let's see how that paper. Gonna set up the game. And we're already into the second match. We're on Malians. We already had an explosive start to the tournament. The preliminary rounds were pretty exciting. It came down to 1 point difference for the first 3 civilizations. Only 2 got out of the group basically to qualify for the main tournament. But now we are into the tournament and round 2 of the group stages. But you already see the brackets, I believe. Let's not wait around. Celts versus Malians. Game 2 of today. We've got 8 in total. And yeah, let's start a game. Fun fact, the AI really always builds double market right at the start. There's one, where's the second one? There you go. So, always. I'd love to hear from someone why they do that. Probably just an AI bug. But yeah. The games are heating up most of the time pretty fast. Let's see how they place their castles. Very important. We got a big hill in the middle. Let's see. That's a siege workshop. Defensive castle for the Malians. That's always very good. And what is that? That's out there. Most of the fighting will probably be here up on the hill. So I don't know. That's the most strategic position they could go for. But let's see. But we've got an archery range on top. Alright. Taking the ostrich in the middle of the map. I think the Celts are a bit confused today. let's see how they push. They're gearing up in a nice arc. Look at that. What a formation. That's a very slow start. We've just seen the first game of today. But now we already got the rams out. And look at that. That's a few troops already. Malians answering with their ram. This ram is going in alone. And we got the villager to repair the pro strat, but already down. Archery range is burning. Can it pump out some more units? But probably gonna get picked out as soon as it spawns. Now retreating. And this castle is useless. Pretty much. Let's see. Got the scarecrow. Oh, mangonel. Missed the shot. That's gotta be a juicy shot. You want to go for it, and it survived. Nice. Malians on their footstep. Got a Gibetto. Pushing in the Celts. Celts were semi-finalists? No, finalists of the last tournament. What am I saying? So they're probably not warmed up. But now, loading, pushing back. Almost a good dodge. Only got one. Look at that skirmisher. Just sidestepping the mangonel shot. But going down nonetheless. Got a knight in there. And alright. Definitely not a hero in my book. Kinda going back and forth, but I think the Malians got the lead. Again. This castle. And got the mangonel. The troops are thinning out. They still got most of their economy, so that's good. Not looking good for the Celts. Now they're thinking about snacking the castle, but no siege to go with it. Just tanking the shots. A little bit undecisive. Oh, and a good mangonel shot. And another one. Few more of those. Got a monk there. Damn, those mangonels are cleaning up. Are the Malians throwing this game? They had the lead, but they decided to just dance around, taking shots from the castle and from the mangonels. Can the Celts come back? They're not looking too hot right now, but there's a chance. We already had strong comebacks, even in this group stage, but let's see. Look at those waypoints. Got the villager to repair. Now it's left alone. Nope. I think the Celts still too far behind. 600 points lead for the Malians. And now the raid, taking the villages, disrupting the economy. They killed the troops, but they're not closing out the game. Almost 20 minutes in, approaching. Now there seems to come a stronger push.
Good.
Taking a bit of the wood up there. Ramping up the units. Still no siege though. But healthy economy back at home. Oh, Celts could save a few units. Probably not enough. Not enough. Let's see who decides to go Imperial Age first. If anyone decides to do that. Getting a strong mangonel hit. And taking one of their own. Now we got a little bit of siege going for the Malians. The Celts are fighting back, but looking dire. Now they're actually pushing in a bit. But they can't lose too many troops. Now they get cleaned up by the pikemen. And we're probably back again to the same spiel as before. The Malians now they decide to push in with the rams. They had enough and want to end the game right now. What do we have here? Taking out the siege workshop or not? Going straight for the castle. Yeah, that's probably the right choice. It's going down fast. Yep. That's done. Good job. But now the middle is open again. Celts got the high ground on the hill. Is it helping them? The rams are going to town. What a messy game. But now the Malians are 3k points up. Oh, that's a good lead. And they're an imperial age, so that's also a massive lead. Yeah, they're surely going to close out the game shortly. Still fighting though. But now the base is wide open. I'm not sure how you want to come back in this game. Or could come back. They somehow managed to do it. That would be massive, but now cavalry, battle, Abelessa. Everything is coming for them. Taking out the siege. No economy in front. Only a few farmers in the back. And now they're pushing for the town center. They probably could have closed out the game sooner, but a win is a win, like the wise say. Let's look at the points. Look at that, 7k up, almost. Strong performance, and look at the units killed tab. That's massive. At the timeline, it's going back and forth, but with a slight slope up throughout the game, and then the last push. So congratulations, Malians, taking out the finalists of the first tournament, the Celts. Only got second place. The Byzantine won it all. Spoiler alert. But yeah, let's update the score and get ready for our next match. The next match is going to be Portuguese versus Burmese. Let's set that up. Burmese. Right. It's all set up. I think we're good to go. Portuguese versus Burmese. Game 3 of today. Group B, second round of the group stage. Let's go. Alright, down in the bottom we got Portuguese in red. And up on top corner, got the Burmese in cyan. See how the environment looks. 2 hills on either side that could come in clutch or strategic. Let's see how they decide to open up the game. Now, first your castle placement on the hill. Well, in the back of the base. It's gonna be hard to take, and now there comes a line. Oh no. They got it. Let's see. Oh, they're pushing in already. Where is the castle for the Burmese? Also up on a hill, but not where the fights are gonna take place, I believe. Gonna be mainly in this area. Now trying to set up a forward siege workshop. And they got it up. Not on range of the castle, that's good. But already answering with the rams. Oh, very good hit. Another one. Ooh. MVP mangonel right there. Taking out the siege workshop. Quick fashion. The rams sponging up the damage. And the mangonels can clean up. But you probably need more than that. We already got an organ gun. That's interesting. Now they seem to make some space for themselves. And it, yep, got taken out. Still a massive fight. Here and there, a few units trickling in. Now come the Arambai. No shot from the Mangama. And another siege workshop. Portuguese are still pushed in. Staying mostly outside of the range of the castle. Mostly. Not sure what their one was supposed to do there. But yeah, they don't let up the push. Still under pressure. Look at that. They got the whole front covered. Now seems to be like a moment to breathe. And for the first time in the game, the Portuguese move out of their own base, taking the high ground. That's a good position. Can they do some damage here? Somehow they're in the points lead. So it isn't as dire as it may seem. So that's interesting. Probably got some good value out of their fights. Now sieging up. Oh. Okay, Mangana couldn't do any damage. Now taking out the siege workshop. And now disrupting the economy in a pretty big way. I'm sorry. Onto the barracks. That feels like a winning position for the Portuguese. It's a pretty good comeback, and they're not even going for the castle like they normally do. Straight up for the town center. Can they take it down? They got pushed in for the whole game. Somehow escaped. And now they won the game. GG. Congratulations, Portuguese. Henry the Navigator got there. Yeah, he navigated into the victory. Look at that. Those spikes. And then somehow came downhill. They lost their early advantage. Couldn't keep up. Portuguese made their comeback. 15 minutes. That was a good game. GG. Let's update the score. Right, the next match will be Franks versus Spanish. Let's switch to the standings so far. So you see what's been happening so far, and I'll set up the next game. The scene. Got the Franks versus Spanish. Spanish, one of the two civilizations that qualified through the preliminary round. And going up against the Franks. Fourth match of today. So let's get going. Start the game. Messed up my scenes, but we're in here. We got in the red On the bottom side of the map, got the Franks. Constable Richmond going up against King Alfonso. On the top, Spanish. Quiet first 1 or 2 minutes, but that's okay. Let's look at the map. Line up there. Big hill on the left side, a smaller one on the right. Probably not too problematic. And a very forward castle. No, that's 2 castles on top. What? That doesn't work. Let's see what they decide to do. Okay, going defensively. Probably the wiser choice. A little bit of asymmetry in there. But that's 2 good positions. I believe. I'm not sure if that counts as high ground. That could be. If so, that's already an advantage. Spanish got their castle up first. Now going in with a few knights. Nope, retreating. There's a relic right in the middle. Gotta watch out for that. Who takes it first? Now going in with a few crossbowmen, but look at that, that's not effective. Losing troops unnecessarily. I need to take a sip. Always remember to hydrate. Alright. A little bit of quiet time, it seems. Both mustering their strength to go for a stronger push. Let's see what's going on here. Scouting out a little bit. This one has struggled with the ostrich. Now it got on the right side. No, it's escaping again. Let's ignore the fire here. Let's look at that. No, just kidding. They both are taking shots. 3 shots from the castles. But the Spanish, I believe, with a little bit of a lead. It's also reflecting in the score. Yeah, saving all these knights. They can clean up some of the troops that are trickling in. Not trying to go the other side. Nope. They're running back into the castle. I thought they would go the other way to dodge the fire of the castle, but not happening. This could be a longer game. Even though the Spanish are in the lead. But they don't seem too eager to close out or push really. like the PvP zergs in World of Warcraft in the PvP arenas or battlegrounds. Just ignore the objective. Let's just fight in the middle of the map. No matter what happens. That's what's going on here basically. Now coming in from the side, trying to disrupt some of the economy, but not getting too far, it seems. The Spanish with the points lead. And with the Conquistador. The relic still here. No one has had the courage to take it yet. Now there comes a little bit of a push from the Franks. Not really going up with siege. Just a few hits with a couple of mangonels. Ooh, that was almost a friendly KO. They could push the Spanish out. Now there come the Rams. That's good timing. They even got the high ground to ward off any of the defenses. Yeah, this castle could fall. They were pretty patient. Like in the other game we had. Just they defended perfectly and waited for the perfect opportunity to strike. And now they got 5-6 Rams up against the base of the Spanish. Very strong performance of the Franks. 7 Rams. How do you want to stop that? The base in shambles. Taking out the production. Now. Is it too late? There's already a ram on the town center. That surely is gonna be game, right? I'm not sure. But they're somehow holding on. They still got a points lead. Can they clean up? Did the Franks not focus enough and push for the win? If the Spanish win this game, was right because of these few moments the Franks couldn't close out the game. But they're still pushing. Still pushing strong. It's a massive fight on a few fronts. Or one large front, I don't know. Do they have enough economy and production? I'm not sure. What an interesting game. Let's going back and forth, back and forth. Fighting everywhere. They need a better counter. Yeah, that's right. Go for the cavalry. No. Okay, the barracks goes down. But at least the rams cannot get close to the town center to close out the game. Now there come 4 more. Together with mangonels. Looking like a strong push. And that's some very spicy mangonel shots. Look at that. That hurt. That was massive. But they still have enough, it seems, to push back. The points flipping again. The Spanish still with the lead. Even though the base is wide open. Still fighting. Whoa, look at that. Glitching out in the middle of the fight. Someone hacked into the matrix. I think Franks are going to slowly get back their lead. Yeah, now they're in the lead with the points. Took it right back. And now look at that. Right on top of the villages. And the economy. Talking is hard. But playing this game is even harder. And look at that, the base is wide open. There's nothing holding back the Franks from closing out the game now. Or will they? Barracks right up there. Again, a little moment of silence. But look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rams. Taking out the farms. And now going on top of the town center. That's gonna be game. Yeah. GG. What a game. Went back and forth multiple times. Let's look at these scores. Yeah, pretty even. 409 against 424 units killed. 30 buildings razed. Damn. Look at the timeline, yeah. Look at that. Viking up and down, up and down. Yeah, they dipped down there and somehow almost pushed it back, but then yeah, the Franks got up to Imperial Age and then closed out the game soon after. 28 minutes. A little bit of a longer game, not the longest though. Yeah, that was an entertaining game. Let's go back to our main menu. Alright, we got the first 4 matches of today down. There's 4 more to go. Gonna take a quick break. I'll set up the next game. And we go on to the next batch of games. Alright, I'm back. And let's set up the next game. So let's see what we've got so far. There you go. There. So got the Malay winning the first game today versus the Lithuanians. After that we got the Celts going up against the Malians, and the Malians actually won. That's an upset for sure. Then we got Group B with the Portuguese versus Burmese. Portuguese won. And then we got the Franks versus Spanish. Last game now. Franks won that one. Very back and forth game. And now we got 4 more matches of today. Let's see what's coming. Got the Slavs versus Teutons, Saracenes versus Huns, Incas versus Burgundians, the newcomer of the tournament. And then we got the Koreans versus Ethiopians, the last game of today in Group D. Let's get ready for our next match. Gonna be Slavs versus Teutons. Yep. Alright, the game is set up and ready to go. Slavs versus Teutons. Let's get right into it. Change the scene and get up our cheats. Alright, on the left hand side we got Saint Olga for the Slavs in red. Down at the bottom we got the Teutons, Otto the Great rocking that sign color. Looking very nice on their buildings. Let's see how they both decide to open up. Got a little bit of a forest here. Relic up there on the hill. Another hill down there. Okay. The first castle. Oh, it's an aggressive one. Can I get it up in time? Already skirmishes. Nope. And even even the line. That's unfair. That's totally unfair. And even pushing in down here. Now going for the defensive castle. And cancelled. It's totally cancelled. But let's see how the Teutons decided to go. Wait. Don't. Okay. Seems like both don't want to have a castle in this game. Or what is... No! Oh! It's right on the left side. Almost on the edge of the map. Behind the hill. That's a sneaky castle. And pushing in front. Sniping those mangonels. Or they can do anything. Nope. Still got 5 or 6 of the skirmishes. But is that... They even got a ram already up. It's 5 minutes into the game. Can this be the fastest game of both tournaments? They have to push now. Forget the mining camp. Go for it. I don't think it will be enough. I think the fastest game was 6:35 at the first tournament. Oh. It's gonna be close. 35? 36? Nope. But it will definitely be the fastest game of this tournament. And I can't even talk so fast. Let's return the map for a moment. What an aggression of the Teutons. Even with that weird castle placement. Right at the flank, pushed through the middle. Yeah, not much happening there. 6 minutes, 49 seconds. Close out their game. Look at this. Otto the Great. He is great, I have to say. That's gotta be a good choice. They gotta be feeling good. Teutons, look at that. It's... Yeah, just slap in the face. The Slavs, with a wonderful run in the last tournament, making it into the semi-finals, even though they were clearly the underdogs. They even went out of their group at last place, and all the other civilizations in the semi-finals came out first in their groups. So strong performance. The Slavs, not so much here. Congratulations to the Teutons. Well, let's get ready for next match. The score is updated. And let's get into the lobby. Okay, what do we got? Saracenes versus Huns. I'm confused there. That is looking good. So let's don't wait. But Saracenes versus Huns. In Group C. Let's get into the game. Alright, in red we got in the west, basically up left, Saracenes, General Sheku going up against the Huns, Oktar the Hun, and Sion on the bottom right. Chopping the wood. Got a relic right in the back of the base. Here with little hills here and there. Castle edge and okay. Pretty forward castle, but not too aggressive, and there is the defensive one for the Huns. Glitching out a bit. And already pushing the left side of the base. Wait. That's a cancel. Meanwhile, yeah, they get up theirs. The base is abandoned. No food from the farms there. Will this be another quick game? Can they build a castle somewhere else? I don't think they will do that yet. Do they have any sort of food economy going? It doesn't seem like it. That's massive. Now returning to work for a short bit. But they can't produce anything. They're idle like that. And now taking a look at the Teutons. That's textbook. That's gonna be even faster than before. Will this be the fastest game of both tournaments? Of any tournament? And it will be. That, ladies and gentlemen, was weak AF. Let's look at it. 6 minutes 18 seconds. That's gotta be the fastest game of this and the last tournament. World record, so to say. The Saracenes smacking the Huns out of the lobby. You can't even show too much of the statistic because it's just too early. 6 minutes 18 seconds. General Sheku taking the win for the Saracenes. GG. Okay, turn to main menu and let's get ready for our next game. We're speedrunning here today. We got 2 more matches today. Which that? 2 more matches. Incas versus Burgundians is next. And after that we got the Koreans versus Ethiopians. Let's stay tuned for that. I'll quickly update for just switch that. Saracenes. There you go. Teutons and Saracenes. Very, very quick games. Back to back. Let's see how the last 2 games of today will shape out. Right. Got the Incas versus the newcomers and Burgundians. The Burgundians won their first game, surprisingly, against the highly favorites in the Koreans. That was an upset. Can they do it again? Can they take first in their group today? The lobby is ready. We got the Incas versus Burgundians. Game 7 of today in Group D. Let's get into the game. No time wasted today. Switch the scene. Set up Marco Polo. Always there for us. Now, on the upper right corner, we got the Incas with... Wait a second. Atahualpa. If that's anywhere near right. Versus Burgundians on the bottom right. In cyan. Gundaharius is their general of choice, or leader, or whatever they call it down there. Let's see how they open up. Got 3 lumber camps down there. And a single lonely lumberman there, lumberjack. Already pushing out. Upgraded to crossbowman versus crossbowman and skirmishers. They got the high ground though. Surely gotta be... Well, the flank got them good. Now let's see how... Castle up on top of the hill. Sideways castle not on top of the hill. But they're both pretty much out of the play. Most of the fighting will probably be down here. And the base is... Oh! Look at that. They can just walk right in. But they decide to back off. regroup, take the high ground. That's a good strategic position. I really like the look of the Burgundians' castle. Almost in range here. Getting a few shots in from the castle. Now there's a mangonel. Can it clean up? Got 2. Oh, a good shot. Not enough though. Yeah, that archery range is surely gonna fall. Can I reclaim the hill? Look at that, 1 HP and it dodges the mangonel. What can it do? Okay, it dies. Dodging a few more castle shots, but not enough. And this base is wide open. Coming in. Oh no, it's Burgundians with a stable. I was confused for a second. What a game already. Siege workshop. Cleaned out the mangonel. Now there comes the ram. Double KO. But this one got 2. Good value. Looking good at home. The Incas, that is. What's going up here? Look at this space. Pretty much everyone can walk in. It's like an open source application. Like Facebook. Pretty much everyone can just sign up and get some friends or something in there. But let's focus on the match. Got a cavalier pushing away the rams. Can I get one? Yes. Very nice. They're focusing the rams. Otherwise, and I get anxiety when I see that. How open the space is. Now what's happening here? Got a new barracks up. See what they do with it. Raiding pikemen. Now going against the archery range. But don't worry, it's fine if it burns. That's not doing any damage. Now starting to push with a few crossbowmen. Now there comes a monk. Can I get one? Yes. But it goes down. And so does the converted crossbow. Coming in with the pikes. Not too effective against the crossbows. They got a monk on their own. Oh, look at that. If that goes down, all of this army will start a push. And that's gonna be a strong push. But this castle still on the high ground. On a good defending position. All these zebras looking at a slaughter. Now there's a Kameyuk. But it goes down. Look at it, they can just walk right in, but they don't decide to. They want to go for the castle first. Or just the mining camp. That's okay too. Alright, just the mining camp that is. You gotta set your priorities. Looking good at home. No problems right there. Will this be the last push? We got 4 rams. Now the base is even more wide open. Even defending with the villagers, they're getting desperate. Yeah, I think they're too far behind to come back. Just an open invitation into the base. The town center served on a silver platter. Now coming in with the rams again. But going now for the castle. Second try. First try was just lumber camp, mining camp on here. Now onto the castle. What are you doing? Nice little dance. Yeah, this castle is surely gonna go down soon. Starts to burn. Let's just see it crumble down. Beautiful animation. And it's dust. Now on to the last push. Burgundians. Not going on a streak. Won their first game. Losing the second one against the Incas. That is going to be game in a second. GG, Incas. Very solid game. With a few questionable decisions. But they got a win. Atahualpa got the win. slight lead. Let's look. Dipped down a bit. Got back up, the Burgundians that is, and then look at that. Just went downhill fast. I'm not sure what happened there. But the win for the Incas. Now let's get back to the main menu, into the lobby. And get ready for the last match of today. The Koreans versus Ethiopians. I'll update the scores. Take you with me. Getting dark outside. Slowly. Okay. What do we have here? 1-0 for the Incas. And now, let's set up last game. Koreans versus Ethiopians. I have to remind myself. My bird brain. Nothing happening there. All right. Gotta see how the brackets are looking after the whole day. Can be a bit more conclusive after the first round, the second round. First round was just slight dip with the toe into the cold water, but nothing was. I don't know what I want to say. Let's just get into the lobby. Oops. And into the last game of today. The Koreans versus Ethiopians. In Group D. Group stage. Day 3. Let's go. All right. On the upper left, we got Koreans in red. With General Jabek. I hope I pronounce it somewhat right. And down in the bottom right, in cyan, we got the Ethiopians with Jared. Let's see how they open up. How the environment is shaping. Very flat this time. Just a hill over there, but probably out of the game. Yeah. 2 conservative castles. This can be a balanced last game of today. Seeing this setup here. What is this villager doing? Is he a scout? No, he is dead. But whatever. And if they already siege with the rams. That's a strong... Oh no! They don't... They didn't finish. The Koreans striking at the last second. Is this castle gonna go down? Yeah, it sure seems like it. I said this could be a balanced match, but this is already a disaster start again for the Ethiopians. The Koreans want their revenge for losing against the Burgundians in their first match. That was a big upset. They're not happy and wanna just win this game fast this time. And it's looking strong so far. Taking a breather right there for a second. Now regrouping a bit. Can the Ethiopians hold their own, basically, without the castle? Do they build it somewhere else? No. They only have a watchtower on the right side. Koreans still in their face. Double KO. I had to sneeze, but I was quick enough to mute the microphone. But let's see what we've got. Slowly taking out the archer range with a few mangonels. But they don't seem to invest too heavily in military right now. They want to go a bit more safe, build up their economy at home. And then go for a strong last push. We're approaching 10 minutes into the game. Not too bad. Now onto the watchtower. Got a monastery, but probably won't change much. Let's see. But the farms are burning, villages are dying. What do they have at home? Yeah, just building out. Now there's a monk. Your house is burning. Still on the harassment. Koreans taking their sweet time now. I think they got the game in the bag. Ethiopians too far behind at this point. Now building up the production, the military production. But Ethiopians can't even defend versus a few mangonels. Just hammering down on these poor villages. Now they got 2 skirms out. Will this be enough? And a monk. And he goes down. Now that's looking like it's gonna be the last push. Got a mangonel at least. More monks. Oh. That was an own kill. A little bit of friendly fire. But that surely won't matter much. Does it matter though? I'm not sure. Look at that. They get completely destroyed. No, the horses are burning. And now it goes down. They get buried in rubble. Going for a replacement. Canceling the replacement. Look at that. That's just cruel. The Koreans just having fun right now. Or letting out their frustration for losing their first game. It wasn't what they expected, what anyone expected. Now, look at that. Whoa. Misclick. Whoops. Oh, look at that. Now the base is wide open. The siege rams coming for the victory. And they even resigned. Yeah, they resigned. Can't do much about it. GG, Koreans. Look at the points lead. Or the score lead. The general had some experience in getting up their troops, and they didn't even build those wagons. Yeah, they didn't build wagons. It's interesting. Normally they always go for it, but they didn't need to this game. Even got up to Imperial Age. Slowly won the game. Yeah, won the game afterwards, basically. So, Koreans won their first game in their group. But yeah, they're still the favorites, even though they lost their first game. 18 minutes, 57 seconds. Let's return to the main menu. Update the last score. And then let's look at the brackets. 0 Ethiopians. Let's recap for a second. We got first game of today, Lithuanians, Malay. Malay won that. Celts versus Malians. Malians won that. Group B, Portuguese versus Burmese. Portuguese won out. Franks versus Spanish. And the Franks won that also. And after that, we've got Group C, Slavs versus Teutons. The Teutons won. And Saracenes versus Huns. A very quick game. The Saracenes took out the Huns. And after that, Group D, Incas versus Burgundians. The fastest game of both tournaments. Was it that one? I don't even know anymore. The Incas won. And after that we got the Koreans versus Ethiopians. Koreans won their first game. And now into the standings. Those are the groups. And look at that, Group A. Every civilization got a win on the table. There's a few tiebreakers incoming, I believe. That goes up 2 more matches, and after that we get to see who's up there. Then Group B. Portuguese and Franks won both of their games. So they're definitely in the lead. They just need 1 more game each to secure their round of 16. But let's see. It's still gonna take some time. Group C. Teutons won both of the games. And the Slavs and the Saracenes each with 1 win and 1 loss. And the Huns with 2 losses. So it's looking good for the Teutons. Slavs versus Saracenes could be a tiebreaker incoming. Saracenes versus Slavs is still coming next round, so that will be a big game. A big game, yeah. And then we got Group D looking just like it. Incas won both of their games. Burgundians, Koreans won each 1 game, and Ethiopians sadly last place, 4th place, losing both of their games. And the other ones are coming in on Thursday. Yeah. I always bungle up Thursday and Tuesday. But yeah, there was today's 8 matches, Group A through D. You've seen the standings. And yeah, the next stream will be up on Thursday, the same time, 6:30 p.m. in the European time, Central European time. But if you go to my Twitch on the schedule, you'll see it converted into your time zone. And if not, there's... Oh, it's getting dark here. And if not, the VODs will always be up on YouTube. Just yeah, take a look at the description and the Twitch channel. There should be the YouTube channel there linked. Otherwise, it's WizWag on YouTube, or just Google, I want to say, just search for AI tournament AOE and the matches should come up there. So yeah, there's no one in chat to answer any questions, so I guess this will be it. The stream for today was another very exciting day. Unique matches, fast matches, defensive outplays. We got everything today. And the groups are slowly shaping up. We can see some trends in winners and losers. And yeah, it's gonna be an exciting August until the finals in early September. So, thanks for watching and see you next time.